This is a 4-stroke for a customer. It is a lawn boy, but it's a 4-stroke, which means that the gas and the oil are separate. Lawn boy does still make them. It's not lawn boy though anymore.
It's Toro.
Toro, okay.
But it's a Tecumseh engine. And Tecumseh's out of business too, so that's an older mower, but it still runs great, so it's worth fixing. We're going to sharpen the blade, change the oil, put a new air filter in it.
Here comes the noise.
Clean this thing up, make it ready for another 20 years. I think it's about 15, 20-year-old mower, so I think we can get a little more good out of it.
Excellent.
There's the blade. Actually, the fellow who owns it, I know he takes good care of his stuff. He actually is a boss of mine at work. His blade's in great shape. I see no nicks or cracks. All I need to do is put a nice sharp edge on it with my grinding wheel. Change the oil in that, give it a final rinse, and dry it off, shine it up a little bit. He said he had an oil leak on it, he thought, but I also think that basically a little oil got spilled, and once we clean it, we can run it for a while, then we can look for oil leaks. Right now, I'm going to figure maybe they spilled a little bit. Once it landed on the deck, the grass clippings got onto it and made it look dirty and like it had an oil leak. Maybe that's the case, maybe not. We'll have to check with a clean engine so we can find out what really happened. Otherwise, we're just going to do a little maintenance to it. It's a good old mower, so easy fix because it's just preventive maintenance. It's nothing to repair. He did have a handle, pull cord was broke on it, and that makes it hard to start.
And I'll show that once it's all
Right.
up and going
But
again.
that wasn't really a repair, that was just another preventative maintenance thing. So we'll take care of that right now.
Okay, guys, this is the 4-stroke lawn boy, and like I said earlier, the 4-stroke has oil and gas. So we are changing the oil.
I think what she meant was the oil is separate from the gas.
Yes.
So we're going to change the oil by taking the plug out, putting it in our catch pan, let it go potty.
Give it a couple minutes.
Yeah. Good job. You really
trick
have that
is
down
not
to a
s-
science, don't you?
The trick to a good oil change is not spilling the oil.
Right. Good job.
It's almost impossible to keep it clean doing an oil change, but it can be done.
And what do we do with the oil from that pan? Where are we going to put it?
We put it in a big jug and then we dump it in the backyard. I mean, we take it to O'Reilly's. They accept our used oil. I would never dump fuels or oil.
right.
On the ground. Only at nighttime.
Oh man, EPA is going to be calling us now.
No, I hope not. But
No, we do
No.
go to O'Reilly's.
we love our
And
earth,
we
so
love-
we wouldn't do that.
Now we do not make any money from O'Reilly's.
Not yet, but if we put enough ads in for them, maybe they'll put us on their payroll. But we do support that store. They're nice people
Right.
and friendly people. Good on
Exactly.
their prices, and they're local, so we like to shop local.
Yep.
That's where we get a lot of our pieces and parts and oils. And
Right.
They're friendly. That's the most important to me.
So if you guys are changing your oil, whether it's in your lawnmower or your car, check out your local distributor. They'll take your used oil. They get rid of it.
O'Reilly's SAE 30 weight oil. On the oil cap it says SAE 30 oil. And that's what we're putting back in it. These take about 20 ounces, a pint to 20 ounces, so 16 to 20. So a whole quart's too much. Start out at a half quart, check your oil, and add a little bit more if necessary, but 16 to 20 is where I tend to find they need. Hey, gosh, good job. What we're going to do on this is do a double oil change. See how black it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna put some kerosene.
Yep, you got it. We're going to put a dab of oil and a dab of kerosene, run it, 5 minutes. Yep, you got it. That's terribly neglected. See how bad that oil is? I mixed about 4 ounces of kerosene to 12 ounces of oil. This crankcase is really filthy, so I'm going to put some cleaner in, which is kerosene. Not really fancy store-bought stuff, but it tends to really clean out the grime out of these 4-strokes if they've been with the same oil for a long time. I mix the oil and the kerosene together in my ratio right cup. It's a handy cup because you can blend your oils, and it's got graduated measurements that are handy for figuring out how much of what you got. So I dump this in. We're going to let it run 5 minutes, and then I'm going to dump that out. I know it seems wasteful, but that's going to have a lot of sludge in it that I don't want to go through the motor. We got that in there, the plug's in the bottom. Now we just got to get the dipstick back in. This mower is ready to take outside and let it run. Then we'll do the second oil change.